Toys and Game, Comic Collector, and Festival Dealer. Welcome to the top 10 high CGC comic books sold on eBay, June 15 to 21st. Comic number 10, we have Avengers issue 1, Origin First Appearance of Avengers. This book came out during the Silver Age. It came out in 1963, grade CGC 6.0. Asking price was $6,750, and that's what it's sold for. Let's go over to Go Collect. Go Collect right here. We were 6.0 right here. And let's go here. And then this was the one that was just sold on eBay, $6,750. The highest, this one was sold $12,000. So that's a drop of $5,250. According to Go Collect, fair market value $5,500. So the buyer did pay a little bit more than what the fair market value is. But if you really want the book, you have to go for it. So let's go over here. Okay, so the $12,000 was sold back in August of 2021 there. Coming up 9, Crab Hawk issue 1, CGC 1.8. This is a restored copy. The purple label right there. The book came out in 1962. First appearance of the Hawk. Its asking price and sold price was $8,499. Let's go over to Heritage. Over Heritage, I can find a restored label, but there's a blue label right here. And the blue label sold for $9,000 back in May of 2024. And then we have the blue label right here, and it's sold for $6,900 September 2024. Hate to say this, I'm in the buy pay too much though for this book, so you can get like a blue label for around that price there. Come number 8, Fantastic Four issue 48, CC 9.2. First appearance silver, of white pages. Asking price and sold price was $8,500. So let's go over to Go Collect. Over Go Collect, we have a 9.2 right here. And then let's go right here. And this was the one that was just sold on eBay. The highest, this one was sold for $24,000. So that is a drop of $15,500. And Go Collect suggests market value $8,500. That's what it's sold for. The highest during the 1 year, $10,500, and lowest $6,900. So let's go over here. Okay, so we still got, there it is. So for $24,000 back in April of 2022 there. Coming number 7, Amazing Spider-Man issue 1, CGC 3.5. This book came out in 1963. Fantastic Four crossover. Final auction price was $8,500. So let's go over to Heritage. Over Heritage, we have a 3.5 right here, and this one sold as high as $19,200. So that's a drop of $10,700. This is back in April of 2022. And then let's swing one over. We have one sold for $16,800 back in August of 2021. And then let's do one more. We have one sold for $16,800 back in October 2021. Coming number 6, Batman issue 121, CC 8.0, off-white pages. This is produced by DC Comics. Came out in 1959. First appearance of Mr. Freeze. According to the sales top 3% grade. Was $16,500, but it's sold for $9,900. So let's go over to Go Collect. Okay, Go Collect. We have an 8.0 right here. And you go across, this book sold as high as $15,705. So that's a drop of $5,805. Unfortunately, not too many of these were sold, all the same number. And then go over here. And then the one that was sold for $15,705 was back in March of 2018. Coming number 5, Batman issue 11, classic Joker cover. This book came in 1942. CZ 6.0, white pages. Final auction price was $10,600 with 41 bids. Let's go over to Go Collect. Over Go Collect, we have a 6.0 right here. And Go Collect have not recorded this yet. The highest this one was sold was $14,400. So that's a drop of $3,800. And let's go over here. And the one that was sold for 14,400 was back in September 2020. Cover number 4, Amazing Spider-Man issue 3, season 8.5, first appearance of Dr. Octopus. The asking price was 12,900, but it's actually sold for 11,500. So let's go over to Heritage. Over at Heritage, we have 8.5 right here, and this book sold as high as 14,400. So that's a drop of 2,900. This is back in June 2023. The swing one over. We one sold for 10,800. This was back in September 2024. And then let's do one more. We have one sold for 9,600 back in September of 2024 there. Cover number 3, Silver Surfer issue 4. This one came in 1969, 69.6. Near mint, white pages. First full battle cover. And asking price was 11,990, but you get a 5% off. So for $11,390.50. Let's go over to Go Collect. We have a 9.6 right here. And this book sold as high as 33,600. So that's a drop of $22,209. And let's see here. And this was the one that was just sold on eBay. Fair market value $11,500. So pretty close to the fair market value. Let's go on this side right here. See, I'll find it. Okay, I can't seem to. There you go, 33,600 right here. Back in April of 2022 there. Cover number 2, Mason Fantasy 15, CC 1.8. This is a resold copy. This one came in 1962. Asking price and sold price was $13,994.95. And a whopping $103.34 shipping fee. So let's go over to Heritage. Okay, over Heritage, we have a 1.8. We saw a copy right here. And this one sold as high as 10,800. So that's an increase of $3,195. This is back in May of 2019. Cover number 1 for this week, XMen issue 1, CZ 5.0, Sam Stanley. This one came in 1963. And then it's a Marvel needs pressed and clean. So a pressed and clean could get a higher grade, but I don't know. So anyway, so this one sold for $21,995. So let's go with the Heritage. Over Heritage, there's a 5.0 right here, but it's a blue label, and this one sold as high as 26,400. And then we have another one. This was back in October 2021. And then we have another one sold for 26,400 also back in June of 2022. And then these do one more, and one sold for 25,200 back in January 2022. So yeah, you get the yellow label with signature, and you get it for less than these prices. So that's a pretty cool deal there. Well, thank you for watching. Enjoy the content. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next week.